Today, I'll try to take on one of the toughest challenges in all of Clash Royale. I'm gonna beat one of the hardest arenas in the game, with 3 rules that make it almost impossible for any normal player to pull off, and us, normal, we are not. First, I have to do it faster than any normal player would. And not just a little faster, I have to do it faster than anyone has ever done it in the game. I mean, there's no official record of this. I'm making this up, but let's assume that I have 30 minutes max to do it. If I succeed, you must subscribe. Second, I can't lose a single game. And third, the hardest rule, I have to win everything with 3 crowns. If any of these 3 objectives aren't met, I have to consider this challenge lost. But first, a little bit of context. The arena I'm going to try to beat is Arena 18, which is one of the hardest arenas to get through in the game, since starting from Arena 15, each arena requires 500 trophies to be completed, which means 17 matches in a row. I have to play perfectly and without mistakes so I don't lose, win quickly, and get 3 crowns. Each match in Clash Royale can last up to 5 minutes, so a normal player who would do this challenge fairly quickly would complete it in about an hour or a little more. But I'll limit that time to less than 30 minutes. So that's how much time I have to do it. Guys, the timer, or I don't know if that's how you say it because I know even less English than Chavo del Ocho, it only starts when we begin the first match, okay? Why am I doing this? This gives you a clear reference in the battle log for when I play the first match, so you know that's the challenge's start, okay? It also gives me time to open chests and most importantly upgrade the deck, which is crucial, since, well, it's not at a bad level, but it would be better if we level it up a little bit. I bought 6,000 common wildcards to upgrade my support cards to level 14. Normally having goblins or bats at level 14 may not be that important. But in this scenario, where we have to win 17 matches in a row with 3 crowns, any advantage counts and this is pretty important. So without much else to do, we jumped into our first of 17 matches that we had to play. Every single one of them flawlessly if we wanted to complete the challenge. Hey buddy, I have to 3 crown you, no! Yes, no, yes. Yes. Okay, let's put my autism aside. And the first move that the first of my 17 opponents made was a double princess at the bridge. It seems I'm not the only one with few brain cells, which is actually quite beneficial because that's 7 elixir very poorly spent. We take advantage of that so our defense turns into an attack and we deal a lot of damage at the start of the match. I needed to win quickly, so I played an early P.E.K.K.A from the back, which he defended. What? With a golem, a damn golem. These obvious terrible decisions by my opponent made him lose by 3 crowns. We took the first of 17 steps in the right direction, but there's something you missed. We won the match slowly. Yes, we won quickly, but if we keep this pace, we won't finish in under half an hour. So we have to go much faster. In the second one, it seemed like I got an opponent with the same brain cells. Hey guys, I need to win again with 3 crowns. Are you going to, What are you doing, Subno? So I could get my second 3 crown win pretty quickly. My third match also started with a strange decision from my opponent. A hog rider from the back. It seems like today the roles are reversed. I mean, they played an elixir golem at the bridge and a hog rider from the back. Today is the opposite day. Obviously this worked for me and we took down a tower very quickly, then risked everything with a heavy push that went straight for the 3 crowns, which ended up working for us and gave us our 3rd victory. 6 minutes in, we were on our 4th match, starting with a classic move. P.E.K.K.A from the back, ignoring the goblin barrel as we believed a strong offense beats defense. I don't know, I just made that up. He tried to defend it and did pretty well, especially since he didn't have low-level cards. But we simply overwhelmed his defenses with a double attack, and in less than a minute we had our 4th victory. The 5th match was important because besides getting us to complete 30% of the arena run, it taught us a very important lesson. In this kind of speedrun, defending is totally secondary, and what really matters is making good and powerful attacks. And in this game, I applied it and got the victory super quickly. We were already in the 6th match, and at first glance, things would start to get complicated. But with the first card this opponent played, I knew that this match would be extremely easy. A Valkyrie at level 9, that is 5 or 6 levels lower than the average of my deck, making cards of this level unable to directly compete with it. And that's why I got the victory very quickly. I was almost halfway through the challenge and the opponent's level was starting to increase, matching us for the first time against a guy at our level with cards that could already do us serious damage. But we used cheap defense to make a very strong attack and destroyed the first tower where, with pressure on the other lane, we made the opponent focus on some completely harmless goblins, making our P.E.K.K.A slip away to give us an extremely important victory. At this pace, I would finish it in about 20 minutes. However, what occurred in the 8th match made me realize the road ahead would now be much harder. Okay, 8th match. We're doing really well. No, it's level 15. It's level 15. It's level 15. The thing is, an opponent at level 15, it shows us that most importantly, we're already starting the game at a disadvantage without doing anything. My towers have about 800 hit points, which is less than my opponent's. Therefore, we would also have to face an opponent likely with a much higher card level. But we would also have to turn around a match that we started losing from the very first minute. We're going to waste time with this guy, but the main thing is to 3-crown him, okay? It's not just that we have to beat him, we have to 3-crown him. Look, I'm making it look pretty easy, but getting a 3-crown in this arena is not a very simple task. Yes, our deck is optimized for this, but look, this guy's card levels, he has Zappies, which is a card that really counters me, since I lack a big spell to remove them. They easily kill my balloon, and he uses a bowler to counter my spam. No, this is going to be really tough. Okay, I dropped a bush, so let's do the usual and ignore it, because we have to 3-crown him. We don't have to focus too much on defending either. No, that freeze, you know what? I'm not going to defend it at all. I'm going to start with P.E.K.K.A from the back. I think my tower will take care of them. Okay. We just lost a tower for the first time. We're at a serious disadvantage, and there's only 1 minute left before the match ends. This will be more complicated than expected. If I don't destroy the first tower with this push, I'm practically out, huh? And the video ends here. Well, let's drop a miner for that, right? He's going to defend easily. Plus, I don't have a big spell to remove that bowler, which is a real problem. No, man, it can't be. This guy's destroying us. Let's see, dropping a balloon here is it's totally horrible. We have to... And on top of that, he has a hunter. No way! 48 seconds, 47, 46, a witch from the back. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Well, let's trust in the evolved P.E.K.K.A. That freeze was really bad, seriously. I don't think a freeze can win us a game like that. You know what? I'll do a double attack. Perfect. Let him come through the middle. We'll defend with strong goblins. We take advantage with a miner on the left, plus a balloon. We make a super strong double attack. Bats in the middle. You gotta be kidding me. I'll turn this around. You've gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna turn this around. Where is the middle? We took down 2 towers. No! 13 seconds left. We need a 3-crown win. Go miner, go balloon, go P.E.K.K.A. Yes! It was one of the most epic matches I've played, not just for the game itself, but also for the context. We were 10 seconds away from losing the challenge. Come on, we can do it! The 9th match was a relief because we went up against Dagger Towers level 10. It's a tower we counter really well, since with this deck it's easy to overwhelm them on both lanes. And this gave me a super quick victory, which helped us save some time. We were already in match 10, but the clock was right on our heels. 15 minutes had already passed, and we had to win this match pretty quickly against an opponent at our level. It was all due to the opponent's poor elixir use and badly placed Inferno Tower. That's how we did it, and in under a minute we had all 3 crowns. We were nearing the end of Arena 18 in the 11th match. It was against recruits, a pretty big counter to P.E.K.K.A. But we took advantage of that bad elixir spent by the opponent to get the win again in less than a minute. We were only 170 trophies away from the goal, and we had played just over 17 minutes. And once again, ignoring attacks and making a heavy push, literally with everything we had, gave us this important victory. There are only 5 matches left, and we've practically completed one of the toughest challenges in the whole game, so I focused even more. And in match 13, a simple double push made the opponent stop fighting so we could get our 13th victory. Only 4 matches to go. The opponent played a lumberjack at the bridge, but we knew it was best to ignore it. Our P.E.K.K.A. advanced and we supported it with some bats plus a witch, which was pretty bad since the opponent defended with a good wizard and a Valkyrie. But we didn't care and pushed with everything all the way to the King Tower where the opponent resisted. But we got our 14th victory. Just 3 games left and we had it. And the opponent started with a suspicious bush at the bridge. We didn't care and made our heavy push on the right, which unfortunately after a long time didn't reach the King Tower. And we only destroyed 1 tower. We didn't care since we dropped a P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge along with some hero goblins, which honestly made for a mediocre push. But it gave us our 15th victory. Just 2 more games and we had it, and our opponent started crying. That's huge news! This opponent will surrender! No, just kidding, I don't know, but we started with a strong push on the right and our opponent kept whining. Apparently he was preparing a strong defense. But it wasn't that good because we took down the tower and we're going for the king tower. Our opponent says good game. And we've got it! Yes! Win number 16, come on, we can do it! It was game 17 and we couldn't fail. We started with our classic P.E.K.K.A from the back and our opponent responded with a knight hero. Plus a barrel on our left tower, which we didn't even bother to defend since our powerful push was much more important. We attacked with spam and neutralized their firecracker, then pushed hard on the right side. Come on, we've got this! Let's target the central tower. He can't defend against our spam P.E.K.K.A and Witch. He has no chance. Let's go! We completed the challenge, incredible, and the time was 25 minutes. We did it! This was one of my toughest challenges and we nailed it! It deserves your subscription. Hope you liked it. See you next time.